Hank, why are hands clappier when they're freshly lotioned?
There's gotta be, well, here's the situation. I don't actually know why when you bring your hands together and quickly they make a noise.
Why does clapping happen?
So we have to start there. Why does clapping happen?
Because I just brought my hands together and nothing happened.
Faster.
And then it's a totally different sound if I clasp my hands as if I'm holding my hands instead of just do prayer hands.
Yeah.
Why is all of this happening? I assume it's because air is being quickly forced. I don't know.
Yeah.
How does clapping work?
I don't actually know. So, ow.
Sounds great.
I think all those were bad, but okay.
It sounds like clapping. What I'm trying to understand is what's physically happening.
What's physically happening?
Because I don't. It's true if I hit my face too. Like this is the sound of me smacking my own face.
Yeah. It happens when you hit anything. So
and it happens when you hit it happens when you hit a table, not just when you hit skin. So it's got nothing to do with skin. What it's got to do is something with the force. It's force. It's force equaling mass times acceleration.
Is it a friction? Was it a friction thing? I don't actually know why the sound wave gets produced, though.
Hank and I were never great at physics.
No,
it was never
waves are not
science.
My favorite. Honestly, I don't love a wave. Optics. And
I get stressed out by the fact that the waves are going in all directions.
Yeah,
like that means that they're potentially trying to go through me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like sound waves trying to go through me. That's none of their business. What's going on inside of me?
Well, they're bouncing off, and they do a little bit of
a little bit of them is getting a little bit inside of me.
Yeah, you could absorb a bit of a sound wave.
Don't like
especially
it.
In your ears. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to do all the listening.
I guess I don't mind that part. What I don't like is the idea that it's getting into my internal organs. I don't like anything that gets into my my torso, my belly region. That's what stresses me out.
Just
the part
imagine
below,
it like
above my hips, but below my ribs. That part feels very vulnerable.
It is
to sound waves and other.
Yeah, imagine it just like the whatever's making the sound. So like me, maybe. Just giving you belly slaps. I
don't like belly slaps. I don't like any form of belly touches.
No, it's like a good belly touch. This is like a real, like an actual touching of your belly.
Missy, in our next episode, we are going to go so deep into how clapping works, you won't even believe it. But we need Deboki to do some research for us.
Did look at this and said, "I just don't know what to say. I'm struggling to find a good answer." I assume it's something about acoustics in water.
See?
It feels like it feels like there's less ways to escape for the air. Your hands are more
powerful.
When your hands are wet or lotioned up, I think they have fewer gaps, and that traps air more. But again, I don't know why clapping makes a noise at all.
Yeah.
Or why when one thing runs into another thing, it makes a noise. Like if like a baseball bat hits a fence post, I get why that makes a noise because the metal or the wood is vibrating. But I don't feel like my hands are vibrating.
They are, though. I can feel it when I clap. Come on, everybody, little clap.
Come on, everybody. Come on, give a little clap. You're kind of dressed like Tommy Strigley right now.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I feel like Tommy Strigley. Sometimes I like to invest $100,000 and turn it into $16,000. It's one of my favorite jokes. For those of you who don't know, we're referencing a show on Dropout. And it's one of my favorite jokes of all time is a guy really confidently saying, I took that $100,000, I invested it, and I turned it into $16,000. I can't even say it without laughing. It's such a perfect
almost
joke.
Couldn't say it without laughing.
It's such a perfect joke because I'm so tired of hearing people say, like, all I needed was a $100,000 head start. And then I took that $100,000, I invested it, I became a millionaire.
You can also see the joke happen halfway through the sentence. Like he didn't know where he was going when he started.
Yeah. Which is magical. That's something that I love about improv comedy is the idea of like you get to witness the birth of the thing.
Yeah.